touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Milroe. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll fire to his right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and they say run the football and run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen, they get paid to stop us. It's their job to try to stop us. And apparently, they live in the second world as this coach.
And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide receiver shows motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Douglas. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Got it in the middle. It's Haynes.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves over.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Here on third down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on third down. He makes a catch. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The aerial assault continues. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. To the air. It's Milroe. Complete downfield. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Motion from the offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. This time on target. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll throw on 3rd down. Getting some heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires into the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. Quick completion on the out route.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Defense not showing press coverage. Going up top. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He wants to throw it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Douglas. Touchdown Seminoles! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And it's a math equation. Nice job. He sees the numbers. I got numbers out wide. I got blockers that can go make a play. Get it to my playmaker. He does the rest. Gets in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback checking off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.